Good morning everyone, welcome to another class of Yoga with Carlton. If you can sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit and align the back of skull with sacrum, let your arms rest onto your thighs and feel the sensation of gliding your thighs forward, moving belly away from the top of the hips and hip flexors. Close your eyes. And give yourself this time just to feel yourself landing into your mat, landing into a safe space, into your own yogic sanctuary. Connect with your breath and feel the energy of the breath as it begins to enter your body. Feeling the breath as it leaves your body. So keeping the focus very much on your breath. Now activate your feet and spread the toes. Feel as if you're lengthening your big toe away from the ball of your foot. The arc of your foot feels as if it's lengthening. Feeling the energy as it moves up through your feet into your legs, into pelvis, up into heart. As you go through your class today, keep very much the focus, keep the focus very much onto yourself and not allowing yourself to be distracted by anything that's going on external to yourself and not allowing yourself to be distracted by yourself. Keeping the environment, the space that you're practicing in a way that is clear so that you're not falling into or bumping into anything that might cause discomfort or damage to yourself. If you have any injuries, be very mindful of the injuries that you have and work in such a way that you're not pushing to the point of pain or the point at which you're aggravating these injuries. So work at 70% rather than 150% so that you're actually working in a way that helps your body heal. As you press down into your sit bone, breathe in, and as you inhale, feel you're lengthening your lower ribs away from your waist. Keep inhaling, lengthening midribs away from lower ribs. Keep inhaling as your upper ribs lengthens away from your midribs. And as you breathe out, relax your forehead. With Ujjayi, so inhale through the nose, and as you do so, expand your ribs out as wide as you can. Feel your chest lifted as you do this breath. And as you breathe out, relax your jaw. Relax your belly. And then breathe into your belly and feel how your belly opens up with this breath. And as you breathe out, relax your neck. On the next breath, lift sternum. Lift diaphragm. Lift collarbones. Keeping chest lifted. Exhale. Right down from your pelvic bowl. Breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. Now soften chest and exhale. Breathe into the back of heart, right between shoulder blades. Keeping chest lifted. And exhale. And inhale, release. Bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Flex your toes back towards your shins. Your heels are about 12-15 inches, maybe 12 to 15 inches away from your pelvic bone. Hands back behind you, and you're onto your fingertips in chest opening. Pranayama is inhale for 10, hold the breath for 10. When you exhale, you're bringing your hands forward of your shins and exhaling completely, pulling belly back into Uddiyana, lifting belly, diaphragm, chest, and keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. So that's where we're going with this. Sit bones presses down. Relax completely. Now inhale. Inhale through the nose for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Hold for 10. Now as you hold, your feet are active. Your spine is long. So sit bones presses down and lengthen. Feel your sternum is lifting. Feel as if you've been pulled right up towards the sky, but your sit bones is anchored to the floor. Hands forward and exhale. Strong exhale through the mouth. Exhale completely. Tuck the chin to chest and pull your belly in. Pull it all the way back towards the spine. You'll feel your back ribs as they're opening. You feel your ribs as they lengthen away from your sacrum. Keep feeling the sensation of your belly's hollowing out and your shoulders relax away from your ears. If you feel a choking sensation, relax your belly and breathe. Inhale, release, push the floor away, breathe in as you come on back up. Hands back behind you for second round. Relax completely, feet active. And then breathe in. Inhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands forward. And exhale. Exhaling completely. Chin tucks into chest. Suck your belly in. Suck it in, suck it up. Feel your ribs as they expand. Feel the tightening of your belly as you hollow your belly out. Your shoulders are relaxing away from your ears. Relax your belly, stay here, and then breathe. Breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to melt forward. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, let your body melt forward. One more breath like this. Deep breath. Feel your ribs as they expand out to the side, spreading the lungs. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, belly's in. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come in all the way up. Your next pose is side bend. Seated side bend with one leg straight. So straighten your left leg. You're reaching your left leg straight out towards the side. Tuck your right foot in so the heel is by the groin. Alternatively, you can bring your right foot back so that the right heel is by your right glute, moving thighs away from each other. When you reach that left leg forward, feel as if you're reaching right from your pelvic bone. Reach forward, spread the toes. If you've taken your right foot back, bring your right hand back and take hold of the ankle. Otherwise, your fingertips are to the floor. Press down into left sit bone Inhale, stretch your left arm up, opening left side ribs. And as you breathe out, bringing your left arm down on the inside of your left leg. Relax your left ear by the left shoulder. If you're not holding your right ankle with right hand, lift your right arm up and then reach it back and feel for opening the right side of your neck. Now breathe in and lengthen out of your left side. Keep lifting the side ribs up. Feel as if the ribs are moving towards your left armpit. And as you breathe out, relaxing your left ear towards the left shoulder. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, relax your jaw. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm and move your chest towards your chin. And as you breathe out, slightly turn the chest upwards as you glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. On the next breath, as you inhale, stretch your right arm up to sky, spread the fingers. Chest open up. And as you exhale, as you arc your chest forward, reaching that right arm straight back. And breathe into the back of your heart and feel for energizing heart with breath. And as you breathe out, you're reaching that right arm back. On the next breath, as you inhale, stretching your right arm up to sky. And as you breathe out, wrapping that right shoulder as you reach your right arm forward over right ear. As you breathe in, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bringing the hands down either side of your left foot. Feet still active. You can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. And then breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Deep breath, inhale, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to melt forward. One more breath here. Breathe in, keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you fold forward, let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come in all the way back up. And then change. Straighten your right leg. So right leg reaches straight forward, your left foot is tucked in so that the heel is by the groin. Alternatively, you have the option of bringing your left foot back so that the left heel is by your glute. If you're taking your left foot back, reach your left hand back, taking hold of your ankle. Otherwise, your left fingertips are to the floor. Lengthen out of your right side. Inhale, reach your right arm up to sky. And as you breathe out, bringing your right arm down on the inside of your right leg. If you're not holding your left ankle with left hand, lift the left hand up, reach it back. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Deep breath, lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder away from your left ear. Deep breath, lift diaphragm, use your diaphragm to support your heart. Continue to inhale and draw your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, relax your right ear towards your right shoulder. Activate your feet, spreading toes. Spread the balls of your feet. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stretch your left arm right up to sky. And as you breathe out, chest opener, reaching your left arm straight back. Spread the fingers, feel as if they're beams reaching through fingertips. Breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath, feeling but energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, reaching that left arm back, feel as if you're taking bone away from bone. Inhale, reach your left arm straight up to sky. And as you breathe out, reach your left arm forward over your left ear. Inhale, lengthen out of your right side. So lift your right side ribs away from right hip and thigh. And exhale as you're lengthening that left arm forward. Left sit bones are reaching back. Inhale, expand your ribs wide out towards your armpits. Feel your lungs as they open out to side. And as you breathe out, folding forward, hands down either side of your right foot. You can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Your feet are active, spread the toes. Both feet are active. Now breathe and lengthen your belly away from pelvis. Feel as if you're lifting away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to fold forward. Breathe into your lower back, deep breath, feeling for lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, folding forward. Keep the neck relaxed, shoulders are soft away from your ears. Deep breath, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, allowing your body just to luxuriate in the pose as you fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. Unwind your legs. Coming into your abdominal sequence, starting today with elbow to knee. So you're lying down on your backs. Your hands will be clasped behind your head and neck. If your back is tweaky, you can do this pose with the soles of your feet onto the floor. Otherwise, lift your feet up off the floor, the knees are bent at a right angle, heels are just below the knees. From here, press your lower back to floor. Then inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. So exhale, curl tailbone up, and reach your elbows to left knee, straighten your right leg. Now spread the toes. Feel as if you're reaching forward with the ball of your foot. Pull lower belly in. Press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee, and straighten left leg. Spread the toes. Reach forward with the ball of your left foot. Keep moving your left thigh away from pelvis. Pull belly in. Press your lower back down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to left knee, and straighten your right leg. Now reach your left elbow up so the shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your right hip. Reach your right thigh forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, your elbows are to right knee, and straighten left leg. Spread the toes as you reach forward with the ball of your foot. Reach your right elbow up, shoulder blades are off the floor. Now send your left leg forward, pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reaching elbows to left knee, and straighten your right leg. Keep the bent knee over the hips, don't move it towards the chest. Curl tailbone up, send your right leg forward, pull lower belly in. Now press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and your lower back presses down. So exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to your right knee, straighten left leg. Relax your left hip, curl tailbone up, send your left leg forward, pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Your next pose is bridge. So reach down with your fingertips and brush your heels with your fingertips. Relax your arms down, your heels are hip distance apart, or they're aligned with your sit bones. Heels are brushed, relax your arms by your side, and relax your neck, relax your shoulders. As you press your feet to floor, feel as you press your buttocks to floor, and then breathe in. As you breathe in, you're moving belly away from pelvis. You're moving your lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, curl tailbones up as you lift up, pushing the floor away with your feet as you lift. Inhale, expand your ribs as wide as you can. And exhale, lift up, push the floor away as you lift. Feel as if you're lengthening ankles away from heels. Right down from your pelvic bowl, breathe in, moving belly away from pelvis. Feel your diaphragm as it opens up. You're moving chest to chin. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis and lift. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, push the floor away as you lift. Breathe into side ribs. Feel your ribs as they open wide. Exhale, push the floor away, lift, lengthen ankles away from your heels and feel your inner thighs as they squeeze toward each other, making it energetically, moving thighs in. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, tilt pelvis, lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down towards the floor. Keeping the tilt until you're down. Once you're all the way down, bring your hands, heel of the hands presses against your top of your thighs by your hip crease. From here, take your breath as deep as you can. Exhale completely through the mouth. Pull belly in. Uddiyana, belly's pulling all the way back towards the spine. You're lengthening belly away from pelvis. You're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. And then relax. Bring the soles of your feet together. Flex the toes back towards the shins. Hands are by thighs, by the hip crease. And breathe in, deep breath. And exhale. Uddiyana, chin tucks in. Pull belly all the way back towards the spine. Use your hands and press hands against the thighs. And keep feeling as you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. Lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And using this breath to help to open up into lower back. And release. Use your hands by the side of your thighs and knees. Draw your legs together. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand down by chest. Left hand is onto the floor. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your left hand as you're coming up. Using right hand to support your head and your neck. Come onto your knees for your dolphin pose. Bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Your elbows are then down onto the floor directly under the shoulders. Reach your hands forward, spread the fingers. Your elbow and shoulders are aligned. Your forearms are parallel. You can also clasp your hands in this way. From here, keep the neck relaxed. And breathe into upper back, lifting and spreading upper back. Curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor. Then push the floor away as you move your chest back to thighs and knees.
If you feel this very strong into shoulders, you can bend the knees. Then breathe into upper back, broadening your upper back. And as you breathe out, reach your sit bones back as you move your chest to thighs and knees. Breathe into the front of heart, right into sternum. And as you breathe out, sit bones reaches back, back of your thighs, back of the calves reaches backwards, lengthening through the spine. On the next breath, as you breathe in, feel for gliding the top ribs away from shoulders. And as you exhale, lengthen back. Feel as if your inner ankles and calves are squeezing toward each other. Keep the neck relaxed. And then breathe to your heart. Deep breath. And exhale as you lengthen back. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor.
From here, come to stand at the front of your mat. So standing at the front of your mat, coming into your salutations, stand with your feet together, press down into your heels, and then feel for pressing down with the rest of your feet. Arc of the foot lifts up, press the ball of the foot to floor, spread the toes. If your back is tweaky, bring your feet a little bit wider onto your mat, about hip distance apart. As you exhale, bring your hands together at your chest. Keep the chest lifted, but let your shoulders be soft. Sit bone, feel as if they're tucking down towards heels. Now inhale as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Lift the chest, lift your back ribs as you reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands are down, step your right leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels. And as you breathe out, bend the knees, bend the elbows, keep the elbows tucked in. Exhale as you lower down. Low cobra, inhale, bring your hands forward about 10 inches. And then move your chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. As you exhale, release, lower down, hands are under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under, and exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Feeling for lengthening through the spine as you push the floor away. Inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for lunge. Your right knees to the floor, pad the knee if you need, push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands are down and step your right leg forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Press your feet to floor, inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. As you breathe out, hands down and step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, bend the knees, and as you exhale, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down and press it back, downward facing dog. Lunge, inhale, step in your right leg forward between the hands. Your left knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left foot forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, sweeping your arms up towards the sky. Lift the chest, but reach your sit bones back. And as you exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, lift chest, move your chest away from thighs and knees. Flatten the hands to the floor, and as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping the elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders, press it back, downward facing dog.
Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Turn the foot forward about 45 degrees angle. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels. Exhale, lower down to about 3 inches. And then breathe into upward facing dog. The tops of the thighs are away from the floor. Knees are off the floor. Send your sit bones to heels, but move your chest and ribs forward. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward by your right hand. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Left foot turns forward about 45 degrees angle. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up to sky. And as you breathe out, hands are down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. As you breathe out, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Breathe into cobra or upward facing dog. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. As you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. Neck is relaxed. On the breath, inhale, bend the knees and step or hop your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, folding forward, belly's in. Inhale, chair pose. Lift your chest, but send your sit bones back. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Lunge, inhale, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up to sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels. As you exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows, keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. And as you exhale, press it back, downward dog. Inhale, lunge. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Right knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, right leg steps forward. Reach your arms up towards the sky, left knees to the floor. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Chair pose, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. As you breathe in, scoop chest away from thighs and knees. As you breathe out, flatten the hands and step or hop it back into plank. Lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, left foot by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Inhale, warrior one, step your right foot forward by your right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Turn the foot forward 45 degrees, push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, elbows are in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees, and as you inhale, step or hop your legs between the hands. And as you exhale, fold forward, lengthen through the spine. Chair pose, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, you're reaching your arms up. Keep the chest lifting forward, but send your sit bones back. And as you exhale, hands together at chest.
Close your eyes and just give yourself a moment, feeling how your body feels. Feet presses to the floor and feel for drawing that energy up from the earth and moving it through your body. It's coming through a series of poses on one side, so 3 poses on each side, and then we'll switch. Chair pose, bend the knees. As you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms up, spread the fingers. As you breathe out, fold forward, belly's in. Inhale, move chest away from thighs and knees. Exhale, step or hop it back into plank, lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. On the next breath, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for warrior 2. Your right foot is squared to the short edge of the mat. Your front heel, left heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot. So your arms are reaching out towards the side in the warrior 2 pose. From here, eagle warrior. As you breathe in, bring your left arm over your right and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, your shoulders are down away from your ears. Breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath and feel for energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, raise your elbows and reach your forearms forward. Deep breath, breathe to sternum and feed your heart. And as you breathe out, reach, forearms are forward. Inhale, release. Float your arms out to side. Go deeper in the pose, feel as if you're moving thighs away from each other. Reverse warrior, as you breathe in, reach your right arm up, open right side ribs. As you breathe out, reverse it. The right hand is now below or above the knee. Stretch your left arm over your ear. If your back feels tweaky, you can bring that right hand higher up. Press into your right leg. And as you inhale, lengthen out of right side. And as you breathe out, reaching that left arm over left ear. Now breathe into your left side ribs and feel you're opening your intercostal muscles. And as you exhale, lengthening that left arm over left ear. Use your left arm, inhale to pull your body up, right hand supports your head, your neck. From here, place your left hand onto your left thigh. Bring your right hand down onto the floor towards your right foot. On the next breath, breathe into left hip. Head to ankle prep. And as you exhale, you're gliding your left thigh out towards the left and you're moving your forehead towards your right ankle. As you breathe in, balloon the breath into your left side ribs and feel as if you're arcing your left side ribs out towards the left. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving forehead towards your right ankle. As you breathe, breathe into lower back and feel you're lengthening lower ribs away from your left hip. As you breathe out, send your left thigh away towards the left. Your forehead is moving towards the right ankle. Feel the arcing of the side ribs on the left side. Inhale, release. From here, bring your hands down either side of your front foot and step your left leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Lengthen your legs back, cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Feel as if inner ankles are squeezing towards each other. And as you breathe out, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands for warrior 2. Your left foot is squared to the short edge of the mat. Your right heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot, and your arms are reaching out towards the side. Bend that front knee. Straighten your left leg if you can. Lift the toes and spread the toes. Eagle, inhale, bring your right arm over your left and bind your hands. And as you breathe out, squeeze your shoulders down. And breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath, feeling but energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, lift your elbows. The elbows are higher than heart. Breathe into sternum. Deep breath, feeding your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your forearms forward. Now breathe, deep breaths, sending the breath to where you feel this most. And as you breathe out, feeling for that release. Release your arms, reach your arms out to side. Reverse warrior. As you breathe in, stretching your left arm up, open the left side ribs. And as you breathe out, reverse it. The left hand is now below or above the knee. Reaching your right arm over right ear. Your back feels tweaky. Bring your left hand higher up onto hip. Press into your left leg. And as you inhale, lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm over right ear. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale, reaching that right arm over right ear. On the next breath, breathe into your right side ribs, into intercostal muscles, and use this to really open up this area. Keep chest lifted. As you exhale, you're reaching right arm over right ear. Use your right arm, inhale to pull your body up, left arm supports your head. Bring your right hand onto your right thigh to traction your thigh out towards the right. Extend head to ankle prep. Bring your left hand down on the inside of your left foot. As you breathe in, lengthen your side ribs away from your right thigh. And as you breathe out, glide your right thigh towards the right as you bring your forehead towards your left shin. So feel the arcing of the ribs the intercostal muscles are opening. And then breathe into lower back, deep breath, feel as if you're lengthening side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, use your right hand to traction your right thigh towards the right. Your forehead is moving to left ankle. Pressing into both legs as you breathe, feel for moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're gliding your right thigh towards the right, but your forehead is moving towards the left ankle. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your right foot and step your right leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Once you're all the way down to the floor, release your legs. Your hands are under the shoulders. Prelude to wave dancer. So from here, keep the neck and shoulders relaxed. Inhale, lift chest, lift legs, lift arms. No, don't lift arms. And as you exhale, lower down. As you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward as you're coming up. As you breathe out, move your chest forward as you're coming down. As you breathe in, feel for lengthening out of your lower back as you come up. As you breathe out, keep moving chest and ribs forward as you're coming down. Elbows reaches back to hips. One more. Breathe in as you move your chest and ribs forward, coming up. And as you breathe out, coming down, moving chest and ribs forward. Your hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. And feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left leg forward between the hands for extended warrior variation. Your left forearm is onto your left thigh. Your right arm is reaching up towards the sky. Reach your arms back for chest opener. So you're tractioning your left thigh forward away from left hip. You reach your right arm up and reach your right arm back so you feel this opening right across your sternum. Try not to collapse down onto your left thigh. So use your forearm to lift out of your left thigh. Breathe into your left side ribs. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from your left ear. Pressing into your right foot as you breathe in, move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm back. Keep the neck relaxed as much as you can. On the next breath, keep lengthening side ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, your left shoulder is down. From here, your next pose is interlock. So bring your left hand, arm is under your left thigh. Your right arm reaches around the back and bind the hands by your left hip. And if you're not able to do that today, you can have your left hand onto the floor by your left foot, or keeping your left hand onto your left thigh, traction in your thigh away from you. Now breathe in and glide your ribs along your left thigh. And as you breathe out, slightly roll your chest open and glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, send your left sit bone back. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhaling, release. From here, your next pose is twisting triangle or reverse triangle. So you're straight, your front heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot. Your front leg is straight. I'll demonstrate this way. So you're here in this pose, your feet about 3 feet away from each other. As you breathe in, you're reaching your right arm forward and then down on the outside of your left foot. The hand can be on the floor, the foot, the ankle, the calf, and your left arm is reaching up towards the sky. If that's a difficult reach and you have a block, then you can place a hand onto a block. If that's really difficult, then have the foot aligned with your right hand aligned with your front foot. Straighten your left leg. Reaching back into your right leg. And breathe in, lengthen your side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, opening out towards the left as you reach your left arm to sky. Breathe into lower back and feel as if you're lengthening ribs away from left hip. And exhale, open out towards the left. On the next breath, feel the lengthening belly away from pelvis. And exhale, open up as you reach in your left fingertips to sky. Inhale, release. Your hands are down either side of your left foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping your elbows tucked in. Breathe into cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And as you breathe out, press back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the breath, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands for warrior two stance. The back foot, left foot is squared to the short edge of the mat, front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot, arms reach out, warrior two. An extended warrior variation with chest opener. Place your right forearm onto your right thigh, reach your left arm up towards the sky, and then reach the arm away from your ear. Press down into your right leg, and as you breathe in, lift your side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. As you breathe in, anchor your left foot to floor and then lengthen through the whole of the left side of your body. And as you breathe out, gliding that left arm back away from your ear. So feel this in opening through chest, opening through sternum. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, both shoulders down. Interlock from here. On the breath, you're sliding your right arm under your right thigh, binding it with the left arm around the back by your right hip. If that's not accessible for you today, then you can have your right hand down onto the floor by your foot, or have your right forearm onto your thigh. Pressing into your left foot, press into your right foot and breathe in, glide your ribs forward away alongside your right thigh. And as you breathe out, gliding your right shoulder away from your right ear. Feel for pressing down into your left foot, and then breathe in, lengthen through the left side of your body. And as you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder away from your left ear. Breathe in, move your chest forward. And exhale, both shoulders down. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, coming up into triangle. So straighten your right leg. From here, your arms are reaching out to side for triangle. As you breathe in, reach your left arm forward on the outside, coming down on the outside of your right foot. So the hands can be on the floor, the foot, the ankle, or the calf. You're reaching your right arm up towards the sky. If you feel slightly unbalanced, then move your left foot slightly towards the left edge of the mat. Press into your left foot and breathe in, lengthen through the left side of your body. And as you breathe out, reach your right arm down, left arm down to the floor as you reach your right arm up to the sky, aiming to straighten your right leg. Now breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, open out towards the right. Deep breath, feeding your heart with this breath. And exhale as you open up towards the right, you're reaching right fingertips to the sky. Send your right sit bone back. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. And step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping the elbows tucking in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward whilst you're lengthening your legs back. Feel your inner ankles as if they're squeezing towards each other. Shoulders are soft away from your ears. Exhale, release, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back and curl toes under. And as you breathe out, press back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. From here, on the breath as you breathe in, rise up to the very tips of toes. As you breathe out, reach back. Move your chest to thighs and knees, reach your heels to floor. Breathe in and rise up, very tips of toes. Lengthen through the spine, exhale. Heels to floor, chest to thighs and knees, bellies in. One more, breathing in and rising up. Exhale, keep feeling for the lengthening through the spine. Heels to floor. Wrap the shoulders, squeeze your elbows in towards each other. On the next breath, breathe in, bend the knees and step or hop your legs between the hands. And then coming down into a seated position. From here, straighten your legs straight forward and sit up tall. Your toes are flexing back towards your shins. You're reaching your heels out away from you. Bring your hands onto the top of your thighs or hands onto the floor. Feel for rooting down into sit bones. Breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, chest. Pull your belly in. Exhale as you fold forward. You can take hold of the ball of your foot, the ankles, the calf, or hands to the floor. Keep the neck relaxed. Now breathe in and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, folding forward. Lead with your chest as you fold forward. Let your shoulders be soft. And breathing in, lifting belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you fold. As you breathe in, spread your lungs. So feel your ribs as they open wide towards your armpits. And exhale as you fold. One more like this. Deep breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Bring your hands down by your hips. You can bend the knees and flatten the foot, one foot onto the floor and lie back all the way down to the floor. Lengthen your legs forward. Bring your feet a little bit wider on the mat. And let your arms relax down by your side. Shavasana. Make any adjustments so that you feel yourself letting go. As you lie down into Shavasana. Close your eyes. And feel yourself as you're sinking deeper into your mat. Stay with feeling. Relaxing the back of skull. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyes and eye sockets. Relax your face, your nose. Relax your jaw. So it's a good moment to help to unlock the jaw is open your mouth and moving your jaw from side to side. And just using this just to help to open up your jawbone down into your masseter muscles, down into your neck, scales muscles, side of your neck. Allow your neck to be long, and you do this as you slide your shoulders down. You just feel your neck opens up. You may get closer, the back of your neck closer towards the floor. Soften your collarbones and allow your neck to let go a little bit more. Collarbones relax. Slide the shoulders away from your ears and let go of your upper back. Noticing the involuntary movements that are taking place into your body as your body finds and seeks to find this opening and this release. Let go of your upper back. Relax your mid-back. As you work towards your lower back, feel for lengthening sit bones down to heels and releasing into lower back. Relax pelvis and hips. Feel as if you're lengthening your heels away from you, so you're opening out the back of your calves, your back of the hamstrings, the back of your knees. And then let go. Relaxing your quadriceps, relax your knees, relax your shins. Soften your calves and relax your ankles. Relax feet and toes. Now relax your arms, your shoulders. Relax triceps and biceps. Soften your elbows. And relax your forearms, your wrists, your hands and fingers. Still your mind. Allowing yourself to be still. And feel the energy that you have generated through your poses today. Feel for drawing that energy into your body, allowing it to soak deep into your cell tissues. So you feel alive, you feel invigorated, you feel nurtured and cared for. So feel the foundations, the solidity of the earth that's beneath you. When you press your back into the floor, press your feet to the floor, you feel this, that you know you have a foundation, strong foundation on which you can lean on. Feel the edges of your toes, the edges of your fingers. And then breathe into these edges. And feeling how alive your body feels as you breathe into these edges. Feeling the edge of your own skin. And expand your breath into the edges of your skin. Now breathe into your heart, deep breath. And exhale, feel for that release. On your next breath, stretch in a way that feels good to you. Giving yourself time to allow your body to release. On the next breath, bend your knees, move your knees towards your chest, hug your knees close, allowing your body to move side to side and forward and back. Roll to your left side. Bring your right hand onto the floor by your chest. Breathe in. Flatten your right hand, push the floor away with your right hand and exhale as you're coming up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck. Coming back into a seated position. Sit tall with you. Bring your hands together with the thumbs lightly touching your sternum. And notice how you feel and congratulate yourself for your practice today. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. So we're finishing together with a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks everyone, thanks for joining the class. So you may feel this into your body later on. So keeping yourself hydrated, taking care, eating some nice food, Epsom salt, magnesium salt, Dead Sea salt, any of those, if you can bathe in those, it helps to recover your body a little bit quicker. Have a great day, have a great week, and look forward to seeing you soon. Any comments? Always grateful to receive these. Thank you.